Welcome, this is Scarlett. Today I want to share with you my final loudspeaker project, WaterStep. WaterStep is a multi-module loudspeaker system. It's like an origami. Each module can be rotated by rotating shaft to produce a variety of the shape, and it can also connect it to all corners. People can touch the surface of the sound module to make the WaterStep sound. At the same time, the microphone in WaterStep can receive the surrounding sounds and visualize the sounds through the surface transducer and water, make people curious about the loudspeakers, and create fun by interacting with the loudspeaker, thereby breaking the design of traditional and mechanical loudspeakers. First of all, I want to quote a sentence from Francis Shenstone as the beginning. Not everything has to have a reason. You can do things simply because it's fun or out of the curiosity. This is also the concept of my design this time, specifically the potential to use the curiosity to focus or redirect the user's attentions, maintain interactions, and encourage exploration. And curiosities the desire to stimulate ludic behavior in obtaining information. The term ludic describes the spontaneous, no-directional, and entertaining activities, so I take the entertaining module as the part of its design philosophy. In this way, the curious loudspeaker must attract the user's attention and encourage interactions and explorations. So I conduct the series of the investigations on how to stimulate people's curiosity, and finally got the 3 design points as my design quality, which are visual impacts, change in characteristics, and interactive feedback. By converting the vibration generated by the sounds into water ripples, it becomes one of the interactive feedback. Receive and visualize the environmental sounds to arouse the people's curiosity. This slide is about the design brief. My final design is reflected into the following 3 design challenges, namely the spectral details, spectral variations, and the visual appeal. I will focus on the 3 points from this for the final project sharing. So let us move on to the next slide. It's about the final design propositions. This is the 3D module of my project. First of all, the WaterStep systems consist of the 3 different parts, namely ornamental part, perforated metal part, and the glass material part. Its main sound generating material are metals such as aluminum and transparent materials such as glass or acrylic. Because metal has a good transmission performance, it can conduct the sound well, keep the sound stable, and help the people to get a good sound sense experience. And the transparent material can make the people have the desire to repeat, thus arousing the people's curiosity. In addition, the transparent material can also contain the water element, helping me achieve the visual effects, thereby better enhance the fun of the loudspeaker. In addition, each part is connected by the rotating shaft, and the user can rotate the WaterStep as need. Specifically, WaterStep loudspeaker can be connected to all corners, such as the waters and floors, or can be folded into the other shape by users, and place it in a different environment according to their preferences to form a different soundscape. It has complexities and variability, and its changes are just like the origami game people played when they were young, which can stimulate people's curiosity and fun, and make people interact with them. The above has also reached one of the quality of the product is characteristic change. This is an expand view of the project. Each part of the WaterStep consists of the different hardware. For example, part 1, like this, consists of the surface transducers and the microphone, which is responsible for receiving the sound and converting it into the vibrations. The rest is introduced in the following slide. This is the circuit descriptions. The entire circuit uses the microphone, speakers, surveys, transducers, LED lights, batteries, switches, and piezo elements. And this is the testing process. And this is the circuit overview. This is the detailed picture of the water step. So how does the water step system work? How does it produce the spectral change through the interactions with the people? Specifically, first the mental module with the hole that receives the surrounding sound through the internal microphone and then converts the sound into the vibrations through the internal surface transducer. Then the vibrations is transmitted to each module through the connect of the multi-module surface, such as transparent module. Vibration causes the water inside the transparent module to vibrate to produce the water ripples, and the internal LED lights reflect the changing water ripples to the ground to create the surrounding changing environment. In addition, people can also touch the sensors on the surface of the old mental module to make the loudspeaker sound, and repeat both the step through the interactions between the user and the loudspeakers. The interactions between the speaker and the environment can stimulate people's curiosity, and people can create the surrounding soundscape with the loudspeaker or use the loudspeaker to change the surrounding soundscape environment. This reflects the design challenge and produce the product quality interactive feedback. And in order to achieve the visual appeal, I carry out a series of the speculative designs. I hope to stimulate people's curiosities about the speakers through the visual impact. The following is the result of my design process. Based on this module, I finally confirmed the desired directions and shape. So I chose this project as my final project because it's more interesting and can adapt the more environment, although its shape is relatively simple one in my design process. The folding way I think is very interesting because the folding way can connect the wall and the floor or even the ceiling. These stereos can be placed anywhere in the park, in a square, indoor or outdoor. And through the contact, the people can intuitively see the change of the water after sound is transformed into the vibrations, and can also directly make the loudspeaker system happen through the contact. People can step on it, touch it, observe it, which I think is very interesting. In addition, this folding shape is just like origami in childhood, which can resonate with the user and the better stimulate their fun. Finally, let's watch a video. And this is my references, and that's it. Thank you for your watching.